Hello everyone, and welcome to an announcement video for the first quarter of 2025 for the Selections for Autism reads. So this video I will be telling you the books so that you can put them on a Christmas wish list if someone's asking for Christmas ideas, or if your birthday happens to be in November or December, you can give people a birthday idea, or if you want to research how to get your own copy, get on a wait list at your local library, get an ebook copy somewhere, audiobook. That way you have time to research how you want to obtain a copy to read along for the Autism reads. So January we'll be reading an adult book, February a young adult, and March a middle grade. I will be continuing to rotate, and I am very happy to say, one, I have already picked for all of 2025. We will continue to rotate, and all of these authors are not ones that appeared in the 2024 Autism reads. So these are all new to the Autism reads. There is one author, the first one I will be mentioning, I'm sure we have all, or at least a lot of us, have heard of before and heard that this author is on the autism spectrum. Okay, but the other ones I have never heard of, at least, you know, for, what the heck was that? A little fuzzy for me personally. So the book for January is adult, and I've decided that we'll just go with The Kiss Quotient by Helen. Hoang. I've been wanting to get to this one. I keep pushing it off. Now is the time to do it. So 2025 is the year in January that I will be getting to this one. It says, Stella Lane comes up with algorithms to predict customer purchases, a job that has given her more money than she knows what to do with, and way less experience in the dating department than the average 30-year-old. It doesn't help that Stella has Asperger's, or that French kissing reminds her of a shark getting its teeth cleaned by pilot fish. Her conclusion, she needs a lot of practice with a professional, which is why she hires escort Michael Pham. With the looks of a K-drama star and the martial arts moves to match, the Vietnamese-Swedish stunner can't afford to turn down Stella's offer. And when she comes up with a lesson plan, he proves willing to help her check off all the boxes, from foreplay to more than missionary position. Before long, Stella not only learns to appreciate his kisses, but to crave all of the other things he's making her feel. Their no-nonsense partnership starts making a strange kind of sense, and the pattern that emerges will convince Stella that love is the best kind of logic. Now, I will say with this one, I have learned, especially since getting my autism diagnosis, that the term Asperger's is not used nearly as much, and definitely being used less and less and less. I was told when I received my autism diagnosis that had this been, you know, a couple years prior to my diagnosis, I would have been put on the Asperger's diagnosis. But it is now just all autism spectrum disorder. It's all under that umbrella. And the reason that Asperger's is not used anymore is because of this person who worked with the Nazi regime during World War II and things like that. So the person that the Asperger's is named after was deemed not so great, especially with everything that happened at that time. So we now just call it all autism, okay? At least that's how that was explained to me and upon my very little research of that. So yes, so this is the January selection. Now, the selection for March, I will have to insert, or not March, February is a young adult book. I will have to insert an image. I am waiting on my copy to arrive. So I will be reading off of my phone the synopsis on Goodreads. So the young adult selection for February is The State of Grace, written by Rachel Lucas. And this is a contemporary romance. It also mentions, let's see, mental health. What are some of the other texts? Disability, ADHD, autism spectrum disorder. So it sounds like we're going to have a couple of different representations in this book. And now let's read the synopsis. It says, sometimes I feel like everything else was handed a copy of the rules for life and mine got lost. I understand that feeling. Grace has Asperger's and her own way of looking at the world. She's got a horse and a best friend who understands her, and that's pretty much all she needs. But when Grace kisses Gabe and things start to change at home, the world doesn't make much sense to her anymore. Suddenly, everything threatens to fall apart, and it's up to Grace to fix it on her own. So that is The State of Grace and the selection for February. So that is our young adult selection for the first quarter. Okay, now the middle grade selection is for March, and I have decided to go with Anna on the Edge, written by AJ Sass. The reason why I picked this one, I did not read the synopsis, so I just confirmed one that I did some looking around and did confirm that the author it is confirmed that they are autistic or on the autism spectrum. And I saw that figure skating or ice skating was involved. So yeah, I have good memories of ice skating. I remember growing up watching, especially during the Winter Olympics and the events leading up to the Winter Olympics, like the qualifying tournaments of the women's figure skating with my mom. And then we would always call or watch with my grandma on the phone and be like, "Ooh, did you see that fall?" Or, "Oh, that was a beautiful routine, beautiful twists and leaps and all of these things. Beautiful costume," or "not such a great costume." Anyway, I remember doing that. So I have fond memories and because of that. And I wanted to get into ice skating, but I just didn't. Okay, moving on. Let's go over the synopsis of Anna on the Edge. And I do know from when I first read the synopsis, this does have transgender representation as well and questioning your gender identity. So, 12-year-old Anna Marie Jin, the reigning U.S. juvenile figure skating champion, is not a frilly dressed kind of kid. So when Anna learns that next season's program will be princess themed, doubt forms fast. Still, Anna tries to focus on training and putting together a stellar routine worthy of national success. Once Anna meets Hayden, a transgender boy new to the rink, thoughts about the princess program and gender identity begin to take center stage. And when Hayden mistakes Anna for a boy, Anna doesn't correct him and finds comfort in this boyish identity when he's around. As their friendship develops, and with a major competition approaching, Anna must decide whether telling everyone the truth is worth risking years of hard work and sacrifice. So that is it. So adult, middle grade, and then my young adult of The State of Grace is on its way. It's supposed to arrive within the first week and a half of November. So that's the other reason I wanted to get this out there, is in case you do order it and it takes a week or two to get to you, at least you have a buffer to one plan for the book and how you're going to obtain a copy, whether it's being borrowed, loaned, or actually purchasing a copy. Let me know, are you planning on participating? Out of the 3 books that I have presented in this video, is there one that sounds more intriguing and more up your alley and that you are more excited to get to? The link to the Discord for Autism Reads is in this video in the description box, and it is actually in the description box of all of the videos that I post on YouTube. It is not, if I do shorts, I just generally just tend to post those. I am planning on starting November doing an advent calendar because I did 2 boxes. I will be doing unboxing and posting a short of that. I am planning on, if I can, going in and posting the website of where I got said box for the advent calendar, doing one in November and one in December. But other than that, that's all I'm planning on putting on in any description box on the shorts. So if you want the actual link to the Discord for Autism Reads, the more the merrier. All are welcome. And it is in the description of every actual video. Okay? And I hope you guys are doing well. Again, let me know your thoughts on any of these books if you've already read them. Let me know. Talk to me in the comment section below. And until next time, stay true to yourself and enjoy a good book. And I will talk to you later.